Between the two of us, you're going to be dead before you get out of that CC chain. Mininar, plenty squishy for a top laner. Will give opportunities for Keshi to find those advantages, which on a poor reaction time or on a cooldown for that spell shield. So, yeah, limited opportunities here. It's going to be a fight over this dragon. All 4 members of ThunderTalk already in the area. Missing going to start off with the CC onto Junhao. Here comes BuLLDoG with a big shifting sands back on towards the rest of the team. First blood going the way of Croco, but he will fall back on the opposite side. Junhao now flashing after, trying to finish 1xN. He'll be able to make the trade happen onto Ryan. And BuLLDoG and Missing will chase Junhao down to try to win this fight for the side of LNG. It's already a 3 for 2, and Junhao forced entirely off the play. He's on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift, and BuLLDoG will make it 4 for 2, doubling up.
However, is going over to ThunderTalk.
They're the ones who show back up. They're the ones who claim the prize. Cloud Drake #1 going the way of ThunderTalk, but yeah, certainly going to be a lot happier about getting those 2 early kills on the Azir. Our LNG BuLLDoG off to the races here.
You know, Darkseal Azir is built. I'll have to ask Fools about that, but BuLLDoG having 6 to Darkseal this early, 2 kills, 2 assists.
Here's the combo. BuLLDoG flashes, dashes, still gets charmed, still gets finished off, does manage to shuffle Junhao back away, and that will be a KO onto the jungler. Now Heru trying to kite away, can't do it. Croco finishes him off, and that's LNG's jungler. Still had the flash from earlier, gets himself out of danger, and absorbs the gank. Now Missing flashing into the bottom side, gets right on top of Ryan. Ryan going to be able to fight backwards for now, but will be finished off by Croco. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but 1xN going to make sure that they clean house. 2 to LNG. So behind in basically every lane. As LNG rolls up to the bottom side, can start off this dragon #2. ThunderTalk not going to be able to keep that stacking going despite their success on the first one. Will they be able to show up here and try to contest? Junhao not even going to be able to get into the pit, and now they're looking for a fight. Missing finds the Zenith Blade, forces the flash out of Feather, going to throw down that Solar Flare, but here's an engage over the wall. Missing going to be the target. Heru dashes in with the Spirit Rush, already down to only 1 charge, can't land the charm, and BuLLDoG's just auto-attacking him to death. Heru forced over the wall, going to be able to dash back away. Hook connects onto the Wukong clone. Like not could be, you know, at least a top 8 team in the LPL.
I think in Croco's first games, and hold on, this hook comes out.
Ooh, nice double knockup found by Croco. In comes Missing right behind him. It's a little bit of a 4 versus 3 with the clone involved. Croco going to dash on forward. Nice hook connects onto Sheer, but it just doesn't matter. Croco's brute forcing his way through the whole fight. TP comes in from Heru, stunned up en route. Finally, Ryan will be able to get the kill, but not before his mid laner drops down as well. Throws down the Moonlight Vigil, but will be absorbed without too much trouble by the LNG crew. They win the fight 2 for 1, as I feel like I've been saying on repeat together.
Dragon's up. Looks like ThunderTalk have priority around that. LNG are more concerned with getting some gold onto this Gnar, getting their top camp, so Dragons have been really important in 2026 so far. ThunderTalk able to get their first Dragon lead in this series. I mean, their first Dragon in general in this series, but they've got 2 now, and Junhao's dead.
Yeah, Junhao gets found here, does get the dragon, sacrifices his life for it. Croco claims the kill credit. And if BuLLDoG finds a little bit of a Jax here, might even get a little more action, doesn't end up spotting out Keshi. And the game will continue to go in LNG's favor. They just build up a bigger and bigger lead. They don't mind that they've sacrificed a dragon or 2 to Junhao, because the end result has always been bigger and bigger gold leads for them. They pick up that bot lane outer turret for their efforts. They take control of the bottom side of the jungle, and they're not going to let it...
They do get 3 plates. They lost Flash on Jax and Vi, however. The Flash in Jax was down bot lane, but... Oh no, it's just bugged. Don't worry. It was grayed out.
Okay, well, we walk right back in anyway. There's going to be a Zenith Blade coming on through. Tyler getting knocked up. Feather getting knocked down as BuLLDoG going to be able to pick up that kill. Here come the flanking frontliners. Junhao pushed back away. Keshi going to be able to pick up 1. That kill credit goes over the way of Ryan. So it is a 1-for-1 exchange. The best one ThunderTalk's had in a while, but LNG are just bursting through this turret. They get themselves that credit, and you know what? Maybe not 2-for-1 in champion.
I mean, LNG have a lot of damage with Azir Sipher, 2 items in. And this Aphelios is a prime target.
Yeah, I mean, between Gnar, Azir, Sivir, they do Baron so fast, but Sheer getting a little bit caught out here. He's got the backup of his team. Croco comes in with the knockup. Still, Keshi will be able to finish off the solo kill on towards his opponent. Gets a little bit of help from Junhao there as well. Junhao going to get chased on down by BuLLDoG. It's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange so far. And that will be Keshi getting a little bit of gold back in the tank in a trade for his jungler. But without a jungler, how do you contest the Baron, J-Beta?
You don't have flash, no cleanse. You don't have priority. Your junglers just come back out on the map, so you will lose this dragon.
Oh, knockup found. It's missing, getting a little bit caught out. Gets on the hunted by his marksman, but still getting chased. Exhaust comes through. 4 members of ThunderTalk smell blood in the water, and they will be able to take out missing. Heru gets his 2nd kill of the game.
I bought a lot of time, though, so I don't think ThunderTalk can do anything with this kill. Missing is very tanky with the Celestial opposition, with the Ziggs, the Aftershock. Oh, I mean, we're going to try anyway. Missing's dead. Baron is on the table here. It's burning pretty fast.
Yeah, they're going to be able to do it pretty fast here with Ryan. He's got the chakrams stacked up. Hook comes through. Charm comes through. Croco can't do anything. The Baron will get smited down. ThunderTalk successfully somebody else in that area, or they will end up losing that bot turret. And the current rate of things, it looks like they will probably lose it. Keshi's going to finish this very fast.
Yeah, side lane Jax with the Sheen. Also lose the top lane turret, and it looks like they are just willing to give both side lane turrets to keep mid control.
All right, there's an engage found on towards Feather, but the backup's not quite there. TP's being channeled by both parties. Here come the top laners. Hook connects immediately onto Sheer, and he's going to get blown up as he shifts back into mini form, missing the next target. Keshi knocks him down with a mighty swing. 2 kills back over to ThunderTalk with 30 seconds of Baron left.
Now, I don't know what LNG are doing. They looked for the play. I thought originally it was just to get the double TP out. I thought, man, that's a really smart play, but no. Sheer is on the TP. I'm pretty sure he was mega as he TP'd in, and it wore off as he landed. So he TP'd in as mini Gnar with no chance of developing rage, and he just got instantly melted. And now, after that, the gold has been completely...
Heru looking for another charm to potentially come on through. Does not quite find his target. Junhao going to start up onto this dragon. This is going to be soul point for whoever gets it. Croco charmed up right away. Chunked to about half. Nice start here for ThunderTalk as they do still have control. Croco going to be able to look for a steal. Does not decide to go for it. Soul point secured for ThunderTalk over the wall. Junhao ultimates the clone, and now Croco's got a pathway to get out of here. Feather going to get focused down by the rest of the team. Tries to flash out to safety. Will be finished off by Sheer. Quad knockup found by Croco with the recast of his Cyclone. Sheer over the wall going to transform. Go Mega. Croco going to get involved with another clone. Triple stun found here by Keshi. Can he turn this back for the team? 1xN and BuLLDoG doing his best to be able to fight back through. Keshi in that counter-strike will finally be taken down, but now it's Ryan's turn to turn it back around. It's a triple kill to Ryan 3. 1xN trying his best to fight 1 versus 3, but he's just got no chance. He's got to bail on this fight.
Ryan on this Aphelios is pretty much untouched throughout the majority of this fight, and we're back on another Baron. Does that say 8,000 damage for Aphelios in live? I think it does. That is a lot of damage.
I can't believe that we can Vi ultimate a Wukong clone and win out the team fight. This is not a good sign for LNG, J-Beto. As ThunderTalk have fought their way back into this. They have the gold lead now for the first time in the entire game. Ryan is grooving. He's got a full-on legendary shutdown available to him. He's absolutely massive on a 7-3 scoreline. Very well could. That's why we need LNG to show up and try to defend this if they want to be able to still have a chance in this game. Working 4 members on towards this turret. LNG still up in the front line. Hook connects on a BuLLDoG, but the follow-up is not quite there. Sheer still working on the split push meanwhile. Should be able to take this inner turret for his name, but Keshi going to be working on the inhibitor turret, and it just one-shots it there. So it's a turret for turret trade, but another turret going the way of ThunderTalk. They go up 2 for 1 in that metric. Finally able to protect the inhibitor is the likes of 1xN, but Nice moves on the
we're
push
TPing
for
behind.
ThunderTalk. Is TP behind. They want to get the play going. Croco finds a double knockup off the back of his Cyclone, and Feather is done for right as the Dragon is about to spawn. Can Junhao get out of this? Channels himself another Q. Will be able to fall back away in time, but still no support for this upcoming Dragon spawn.
No flash, no Cyclone for Croco for the support. I think you take that as ThunderTalk. LNG needed to go more. They needed BuLLDoG there as well. If he has TP, they needed... I mean, Sheer missed his jump over the wall. But it will be ThunderTalk actually giving the Dragon. So that is enough. I thought that maybe ThunderTalk could rally a fight together with this 3,000 gold lead Aphelios, but LNG will make the Dragon so much damage. He's got the Rabadons online too. 1xN working on his Bloodthirster as well that I assume Ryan is building into the same item. But it's Baron in 1 minute. LNG, if we can find a pick.
No, they do find their way on towards Feather once again. Sheer is over the wall to be able to finish that kill off, and it's a 5
pinch, and the TP from Keshi means that LNG just start up the Baron. It's actually a bait though. They're in this mid brush. Feather's caught.
Oh, Feather first up on the menu once again. Charm dodged away from. Here comes Keshi over the wall, looking for the sun, but 1xN going to be able to spell shield it. Nobody able to get onto 1xN so far. He's chucking boomerangs through the whole team, but Ryan doing much the same. Throws out his Moonlight Vigil, flashes over the wall, going to be able to finish off on a BuLLDoG, but 1xN, look at him, still firing away through the entire fight. Ryan caught in a 1 versus 3. Keshi going to bail him out. Finishes off 1xN. It's all on Croco and Sheer, trying to finish off Ryan. Ryan going to drop down, but not before he finishes off Sheer as well, and now it's Keshi and Croco, the last 2 left alive, and this is a fight that Keshi can win all day long. 4 members down on either team. Croco is able to juke him out with the decoy, so 4 for 4 is your final fight score.
What is happening in this series, Gordo, in this second game? It's a 4 for 4 at 40 minutes. 8,000? 15k from Sivir in one fight?
Yeah. That was a gorgeous team fight from 1xN. It's another solar flare onto Feather. Sheer finds him yet again. Heru cut away from the rest of the team. Already had to use 2 charges of Spirit Rush, and missing will not let this fish go. Keshi gonna dive onto 1xN. Once again, it's gonna be spell shielded, and Keshi not going to be able to get on top of this Sivir. Just rampaging through the fight is 1xN, continuing to chuck out boomerangs, keeping Ryan at bay. And now another Zenith Blade connects through. It's on towards Heru. Heru low on health, got sectioned off by the Sivir and is easily finished off. So much damage here from 1xN. LNG find the fight that they need. Ryan cut off from the rest of the team. They're trying to section off missing and take him down. He will fall, but it's gonna be Ryan taken out on the opposite side. That is not a worthwhile trade, ThunderTalk, and you're not gonna be able to win that fight without Ryan at your back. Keshi goes into the stasis, but he is just delaying the inevitable. As Sheer will shuffle him right back into the wall. Dragon Soul for LNG. Team fight for LNG, and they pull the game back. The Dragon Soul for LNG, absolutely massive though, being able to secure these last 2 elemental drakes in a row, giving them that permanent shield, giving them that little bit of extra health. And the fact that 1xN has gotten to play out these last 2 fights on such a safe plane of existence. They've gotten BuLLDoG, but they haven't gotten 1xN. And once again, the highest damage percent AD carry in the LPL is showing up in the team fights.
I think that Heru has had a bit of a quiet game from this one too. Even though BuLLDoG's been dying, I don't think this Ahri has really been doing a ton in these fights. No CC onto 1xN. He has GA now. It's full 7 slots of items for both of our AD carries. I think Ryan's GA has also come back up, but LNG looking to end it.
ThunderTalk got to get in on this fight right away. The Solar Flare stunned up onto Heru. He couldn't get the fight started the way he wanted. Now the first Nexus turret's down. Heru going to flash forward. Doesn't find the charm that he needs. Keshi looking to get onto 1xN of the backline. Once again, his stun is going to get spell shielded. And they found Ryan. They shuffled him back into the team. They executed him with another beautiful boomerang blade. And LNG dominate the team fight, take the Nexus, and move on to match point.